Good afternoon, YouTube world. Happy Friday, Steve Billionaird. Episode 2 of Billionaird Sports Rap. This edition, you already know, Super Bowl preview, Philadelphia Eagles, Bird game against the mighty Kansas City Chiefs, the two-time Super Bowl champion. We're going to get into it, but just before we do, I just want to display, and of course the aesthetics is going to get better as the episodes go up, and especially if I get into this YouTube partnership. So I definitely need the subscribers to hit that subscribe button. If you tuned in or if this is your first time tuning in, please hit the subscribe button. Get my subscribers up. Please watch my videos, get my hours up. Thank you all. And for anybody that is YouTubers and that hit my subscribe button, I will return the favor, obviously, and hit your subscribe button. We all have to do this together. The more we come together, the more successful and the more empowering we do for all of us. But let's get right back to it. So y'all already know who I'm going for. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a little biased. I'm gonna give some analysis on how I think the game is gonna go, or I hope for it to go. But at the end of the day, I termed this season, just for you all to know, I call it ready for war. I went and got my camouflage eagle hat. I got my Hurts jersey. We representing. Yes, sir. And yeah, this whole season, I just been like, yeah, we ready for war, because the way our season ended last season was probably the worst collapse, probably in NFL history. Man, I was just so crushed. We went like 10-1, and then I'm not going to even go further in it. We had to make some additions. I'm going to also talk about the reason why we are where we are this year. And I've always said it. It's all about coaches. The coaches that you have, the head coach, which is the leader, the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, the coaches, the running back coach, lineman coach, offensive line coach, all of those coaches. When it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, the only one that's been there and has stayed there is our offensive lineman coach. So let's get to it. So Patrick Mahomes, yes, I'm going to admit, he's one of the best, and his resume speaks for itself. He's very elusive. His scrambling ability as well. He knows how to get rid of the ball. He's an actual playmaker. As far as Philadelphia defensively, we just have to do what we've been doing all season. We are the number one defense in the NFL. Fazio, I'm sure, just like Spags on the other side, they've had 2 weeks to watch tape and prepare and scheme a plan in order for Spazio to stop us, which we should already know what he's going to do. He's going to do a lot of different blitz packages. He's going to definitely do a lot of disguise blitz. And Jalen has to get rid of the ball, or really, we have to just give it to the game changer, the guy that has gained 2,447 yards this season. His name is Saquon Barkley, and I call him Saquon from the BX, from the Bronx, because that's where he's originally from. But he's only 30 yards away from breaking Terrell Davis' record, which is 2,476 yards. The game plan is pretty simple to me. We have an offensive line that averaged over 360 pounds. Run the rock. Give it to Saquon. All we have to do is open up a crease or gap, and you've seen what he's done all season. He's broken like 60 yards and better runs to the house for touchdowns. So it's pretty simple. The game plan should be to keep Mahomes on the sideline, to keep that offense on the sideline. Time of possession will be key. Most importantly, what we have improved on and what Jalen has improved on all season. They call him a game management manager. They say that he's not throwing the rock or throwing the ball. Why does he have to when we have someone as special as Saquon Barkley that has basically revitalized the running back game and the running backs? We all know that the NFL has pushed quarterbacks and made this league now a pass-happy league. So everybody is conditioned to see the ball being thrown schoolyard down 50, 60, 70 yards, and that's fine. Jalen has shown that ability to do that. So I don't understand why they even question his arm, question his accuracy, questions his throw. Last week, fourth and 5, people were getting on Sirianni in the beginning of the season, talking about why is he going for it? Why he keep going for it on 4th and 4, 4th and 6, 4th and 3, and all those things. Now looking back, you see why. He wanted to build the trust in his players and in his team. And he has that trust. He wanted to build the confidence to know, like, I got y'all. If we need to go for it, depending on the situation and depending on the circumstances and the momentum, which that's what football is all about, is about momentum, is keeping the momentum and keeping the ball and keeping the drive to go alive. Keep it going alive. So I look for that in this game. The key in any game, especially in the Super Bowl, and that's what happened to us, unfortunately, when we played them in the last Super Bowl, was turnovers. Jalen had one big turnover. That was a mistake. And it didn't cost us the game, but it did cost us the game, because we know what cost us the game towards the end, or at least giving us a chance to at least get a drive when they called the holding on Bradbury. But that's in the past, so we're going to move forward. We know what the refs are. I'm not trying to say, hey, I just want them to call an honest and clean game and just call it fair both ways, however they're going to call it. That's all I ask, especially in a game as important as this. So that's the game plan for my Eagles. The Eagles just have to time of possession, keep the ball, don't change our game plan. Stay doing what we've been doing all season. Give the ball to Saquon. RPOs, yes. Hurts, if he sees a gap, if he sees that opportunity, run. And then we have our playmakers in AJ, and Dallas, and Smitty, and even Dotson. They're going to do what they're going to do. All they have to do is play their position and play their roles, and this game will be won by the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm predicting that if we can keep the ball, and I know Saquon going to get one break where he's going to get like a chunk and maybe take it to the house like he's been doing in the playoffs and to a lot of teams this season, that is a real momentum, a big momentum shift when he does that. It riles the team, it riles us up, and yeah, the defense is ready. Jalen Carter has to have a big game. I'm hoping, because from what I understand, he has an illness, or he's had an illness, so hopefully he will be healthy and ready to go. BG been revving up. I am so excited and happy that he's going to be able to play in this game. And I heard he just announced today, or it was yesterday, that this will be his last game. He will retire. So we have to hopefully allow BG, which has been one of the great players for the Eagles, to retire with a Super Bowl and a ring. And that will be number 2 if we get it. So with that being said, the defense just has to lock down. They do have weapons, especially Worthy. He is very fast. So whether they're going to put him on Slay's side or they're going to put him on our Rook Q side, our safeties have to be on point. CJ, Coop, yeah, they have to be on point. The linebackers is going to do their thing, Smith and Bond, and our line just got to put the pressure and keep Mahomes in the pocket. And if he gets out the pocket, it's going to be very important to tackle him and hit him quick. If we do that and we play our game and we play the same game we've been playing throughout the playoffs with no turnovers, we will win this game and win the Super Bowl. That is my prediction. I'll take any smoke, any questions. Kansas City fans, yeah, y'all can come with the smoke, or anybody that's not a fan, or if you're an Eagle hater, Bird hater, you can come make your opinions as well. But that's my prediction. I'm hoping Sunday evening we be raising up the Lombardi Trophy. I'm going to be so excited. You all going to see me. I will be videotaping like I've been doing this whole playoffs. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. I cannot wait to this game. We are like a day and a half away now. Whew, I'm just so excited. I just hope and pray. And lastly, I just want to talk about Jalen, because I've been hearing all of these analysts criticize him. They think he can't come through as far as with his passing. They want him to have more yards and all these things. Going back to the coaching, and that's what I want to talk about. And I'm glad they've been speaking about this recently about him. Do you all realize that man has made 2 Super Bowls? This is his second one. He's been in the playoffs mostly every year. His offensive coordinators have changed each year that he has played. He's only had one. That was Stetson, that's now coaching the Colts. I can't believe it. Yeah, he's still the coach of the Colts. But yes, every other coach that offensive coordinator that he has had has gone the next year. So understand, Mahomes has had his coordinator for the most part, most of the time. The enemy was that, and I think it's been 2 years now. But for the most part, Andy Reid is the brains and the brawn behind the playbook and all of that. Andy Reid used to coach us, I know. So when it comes to them, nothing is going to fall short when a coordinator leaves. And then we know Spags has been there the whole time. My request, especially because I'm an Eagle fan, is that if we hire someone, can they at least have a commitment of 3 years? At least 2, but really 3 years. And then after that, if you want to leave, you can leave. But to leave after 1 year, it's like, okay, y'all come to us, y'all get success, and then y'all want to become a head coach, and then y'all leave. Like, we need commitment. In order to make a run of more than 1 Super Bowl and to win multiple Super Bowls, you have to have your core players, your core coaches, and all of that in place. So can we just give it up for Jalen just for being able to adjust and learn playbooks each and every year? And he hasn't really had the time to have a playbook for more than 2 seasons or even 2 seasons. So I've been saying this. That's always been my argument in defense for him, is the fact that you look at any other of these quarterbacks, they've had their coordinators for at least 2 years or more. Jalen, I'm not saying there aren't any other quarterbacks that has happened to, but specifically him, that has definitely happened to. Lastly, if I wasn't an Eagle fan, and if I just was a football fan or another team, I want Jalen to get this Super Bowl ring. You know why? If you have followed his career from Alabama, him being benched in the national championship, that took a lot. He didn't mope. He didn't go down. He rooted for Tua. That was his teammate. And Alabama ended up winning. Then, of course, he had to transfer to Oklahoma, had to reinvent himself, so to speak, and was successful there. Then he goes to the NFL, still getting this tag that he's not a great quarterback. He just runs. He can't throw. He doesn't have necessarily the high IQ to be able to, beat defenses and all of this craziness. And he has proven everybody wrong time and time again. Even now, he's compared to Lamar. He's compared to Josh Allen, Mahomes, all of these other quarterbacks. And he still doesn't get his just due. The man has gone through a lot of adversity, especially when it comes to him being a quarterback. His dad was a quarterback. He grew up in football. So He knows the game inside and out. Anyone that knows his story will want him to win a Super Bowl, a championship. Because then once he does that, then what else are they going to say? Oh, now he has to win two? Okay, whatever. But he will cement himself and he will complete and have beaten adversity that he's gone through basically ever since from college all the way up to now. So that's all I'm going to say. Shout out, man, to my Eagles. Shout out to my Bird game. I'm so excited. We are in the Super Bowl. And props and salute to Howie Roseman for putting this team together. The key to beating Kansas City is, yes, put the pressure on Mahomes, but we have to just stay disciplined in all of the positions on defense. And as long as we do that, we just converge. So he doesn't get out the pocket or has the time, a lot of time, to throw those passes to Travis Kelce, to Worthy, to Hopkins and them boys and Juju. So we just have to make sure and obviously shut down a running game, which we've been doing throughout the whole playoffs and really through the season. So we do have to shut Pacheco down. Pacheco, I'll give it to him. In that last Super Bowl, he killed us. We cannot sleep on him. We have to make sure that he's checked like we've been checking all the other running backs this season in the playoffs, even now. So as long as we play our position and if we can time of possession, I think is going to be key. Even special teams too, but most importantly, time of possession and just run the rock. We ain't got to be sexy with it. We're going to mold them down and use our physicality, both on offense and on defense. That's what's been winning our games, and that, to me, is going to win this championship. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that. Any questions, any comments? Gentlemen, ladies, anybody, I want the smoke. I want to hear from you all. I want to hear your predictions. I'm cool. If it's Kansas City, y'all think they're going to win, give me their reasons. We can banter back and forth in the comments. But most importantly, I want to thank you all. This is episode 2, the Super Bowl preview. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Run it back, baby. That's what I've been saying. I said it last season and it didn't work out. So I guess I had to wait another season for this to happen. I am so excited because this is what I wanted. I want to play Mahomes. I want to play the best team. I want to play with who they calling the GOAT. Because guess what? We played the Patriots. They beat us. We had an opportunity to play them back. The GOAT, which is Tom Brady. He is still the GOAT. And we beat them. And we beat them with a backup quarterback. Yes, no one gave us a chance. No one gave us a chance. And we beat them. So it's kind of the same scenario this time. And I'm looking forward to a great game. I'm looking forward to the halftime show. Kendrick Lamar, I know it's going to do his thing. So I don't know where I'm going to watch it yet. It's kind of always last minute with me. But once I find my destination, whether I be home or I be at someone's house, or maybe I'll be at a bar, who knows? But I'm gonna definitely, put it on my shorts, and hopefully I'll be celebrating with a victory. With our Eagles and doing the ghillie and doing the blow the whistle and all that good stuff. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. For first-time viewers, please subscribe. Anybody that's on YouTube that are YouTubers, and if you decide to subscribe to me, just leave like, hey, can you subscribe to me back? I would subscribe. Because you know what? And I'm going to say this last when it comes to just hitting the subscribe button or helping your fellow YouTubers or, the small content creators, as they call me right now. Hopefully, I'm not going to be a small content creator too long. I want to be up in the upper echelons of, I don't know if I'll reach the beast, but hey, that's the goal. If I'm going to go do something, I want to reach the highest goals. So God willing, if that's to happen, then that's going to happen. And I'm going to spread love no matter what. If you watch my videos, I'm about faith, I'm about inspiration, I'm about laughing, I'm about critical thinking and giving just different perspectives. I want to thank you all for the subscribers that have subscribed. I want to thank everybody that has left comments. And like I said, if there's any YouTubers that subscribe to me, just leave in the comments like, hey, can you subscribe back? Let's help each other. It doesn't hurt to like hit us. It doesn't take nothing for me to hit a subscribe button. It's not taking any money out my pocket. It's called support. I always support. So you support me, I support you, and we can just build and grow together. YouTube is the #1 content creator platform. Let's all get it. It's many and much opportunities. But thank you very much, y'all. I hope this is my world. I love sports. I love talking about sports. I am so happy that I'm talking about sports, and the content and the analysis and the information is going to get better and better. But thank you so much. Have a great day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Obviously, we will be talking about it, win or loss. I will come back on here and talk about it. So hopefully when I come back on here, when I go over the Super Bowl analysis post-game or after the game, I'll just be ecstatic and celebrating and still, in my happiness. Let's hope. But thank you very much, everybody. Steve Billionaird Sports Rap. Please subscribe. Please watch my videos so I can get my watch hours up. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a good rest of your day and weekend. I'm out.